Hey, I'm Lazarev with ASU safety Damarious Randall. Damarious, second week of spring practice in the books. How do you feel about your personal performance today and overall through the beginning of spring?
Well, I just feel like everything's just been productive, just kind of coaching through the younger guys and just trying to be a leader out there for my team.
There is a lot of inexperience on this defense. How do you feel like your group has progressed?
Well, I just feel like the younger guys like DJ Calhoun, Cherry, Salomo, Latu, and Jordan been stepping up, and also Solomon been doing his thing too.
And is there anything that you tell the young guys?
I just try to tell them to just stay focused and just try to take it one day at a time and basically one play at a time.
So you are one of two defensive starters that are returning. Do you feel the pressure to be more of a leader?
Honestly, no, but I am more of a lead by example type guy, but coaches want me to be a little bit more vocal, so I am just going to just try to be a little bit more vocal.
So you're working on your leadership style a bit?
Yeah.
Do you feel more pressure or expectations on yourself because you are one of the returning starters?
Well, honestly, no, because I just set high standards for myself, and that just set higher standards for the team. So I'm just like set high standards.
You mentioned some of the players on defense that have been standing out to you. Who are the players on offense that are looking good? You do go up against them every practice.
Well, of course you know the six returning starters they had, but probably Fred Gammage's been standing out. Ellis Jefferson and just kind of DeAndre Lewis.
Going up against that talented offense every day in practice, do you feel like your group is getting better because of that competition?
Oh yes, because every day that we make a mistake, we just correct it on film, and it is basically just learning from it.
And what are some of the challenges and mistakes that you've seen happening that you want to improve on this spring?
Just dealing with the tempo and just kind of dealing with the getting our eyes back over to our coaches for the signal and just for the audibles and stuff like that.
Last season you started a little slow with your groin injury, but then in the second half of the season you were one of the standouts on defense. How would you assess your 2013 season?
Well, I guess you can say a successful season, even though I missed the first 4 games really with a nagging groin injury. But I just did what I had to work with, and I just think I had a successful season.
What are some of the things that you believe you have improved on from last season to this season that will help you in 2014?
Just basically experience and just basically playing time and just being a little bit more patient up in the back end.
So some experience things.
Yeah.
What are your goals for the rest of spring?
My goals are basically to try to coach the younger guys and try to have them in there watching film so they can get more experience watching film, and that'll basically help them up on the field.
I want a little more detail about the coaching. How are you going to coach those younger guys?
Well, basically just take them in there, watch film every day, probably 30 to 45 minutes a day, and just basically take them through each game and just make them read out each step and just basically so they can make it seem like they didn't went through the game, but actually they haven't, but it's all mental now.
All right, and big expectations for the fall?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Damarious. For DevilsDigest.com, I'm Lazarev with Damarious Randall. Keep it right here for all of your latest Sun Devil football coverage.